If you're considering starting a dropshipping business, you must check out Shopify. Shopify is the most popular e-commerce platform in the world, making setting up your online store a breeze. Hello everyone, welcome to Wealthy Wisdom. If you're new to this channel, do like and subscribe to the channel. In this video, we will discuss the pros and cons of Shopify dropshipping. So if you're considering starting a dropshipping business, then keep watching. Before we proceed to the pros and cons of Shopify dropshipping, let us first discuss what it is and how it works. Shopify dropshipping is a business model in which e-commerce entrepreneurs sell products without carrying any inventory. When a store owner receives an order from a customer, they simply contact a supplier who will ship the product directly to the customer's door. Dropshipping apps like Oberlo let you add products from various suppliers into your shop to fuel your product offering. Dropshipping is a simple and efficient way to run an online store, and it's especially well suited for businesses that are just getting started. Thanks to Shopify's platform, setting up a dropshipping store is easier than ever. Shopify will help you create a professional online store, add products, process orders, and ship items to your customers without any upfront investment or risk. How to set up your Shopify store. Setting up a Shopify store is easy and only takes a few simple steps. First, you need to create an account and choose your desired plan. Once you have an account, you can start building your store. You must add products, create collections, and set up shipping options. You can also choose from various themes to customize your store's look. After your store is set up, you can start promoting it through social media and other online channels. Now let us proceed to the pros and cons of Shopify dropshipping. First, no need for significant capital investment. Since you don't need to carry any inventory, you don't need to invest a large amount of money up front. This makes starting a dropshipping business much easier and less risky than traditional businesses. Second, user-friendly platform. One of the most significant advantages of using Shopify for dropshipping is its highly user-friendly platform. You don't need any coding knowledge or technical expertise to set up and run your store. Shopify's simple drag-and-drop interface makes adding products and creating your store easy. Third, Shopify offers excellent customer support. Another significant advantage of using Shopify is that they offer excellent customer support. If you have any questions or have any problems, you can contact their 24/7 customer support team and they will be more than happy to help you out. Fourth, you can get started quickly and easily. Thanks to Shopify's platform, you can set up and launch your store in just a few hours. You don't need to worry about hosting, website design, or product sourcing. Fifth, you have control over your branding and store design. With Shopify, you have complete control over the look and feel of your store. You can choose from a wide range of themes and customize them to match your brand. You can add custom logos, fonts, and colors to personalize your store further. Sixth, you can scale your business quickly and easily. One of the great things about dropshipping is that it's easy to scale. If you want to add more products or expand to new markets, you can do so without major changes or investments. Simply add new products and start promoting them to your target audience. Seventh, Shopify has a large app store. Another big advantage of using Shopify is that they have a large app store. This allows you to add a wide range of features and functionality to your store. For example, if you want to add social proof to your store, you can do so with an app. Or, if you're going to increase your average order value, you can find an app to help you with that. 8. You can try Shopify for free. One of the best things about Shopify is that you can try it for free. They offer a 14-day free trial, so you can test the platform and see if it's right for you. Lastly, Shopify is a hosted platform. Another advantage of using Shopify is that it's a hosted platform. This means they will host your store for you, and you don't need to worry about security or updates. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Now that we've covered the pros of Shopify dropshipping, let's take a look at the cons. First, you're reliant on Shopify. One of the downsides of using Shopify is that you're somewhat reliant on their platform. If Shopify ever went out of business or experienced significant problems, your whole business would be affected. Second, you're limited by Shopify's themes and design options. While Shopify offers a wide range of themes and customization options, you're still limited by what they offer. If you want a complete control over the design of your store, you might need to hire a Shopify expert or use a third-party theme. Third, there are transaction fees. Another thing to keep in mind is that Shopify charges transaction fees on all sales. These fees range from 2% to 0.5%, depending on which Shopify plan you're on. Fourth, Shopify can be a bit pricey. One of the biggest complaints about Shopify is that it's not the cheapest. Their cheapest plan starts at $29 per month, and their most expensive plan is $299 per month. While this might not seem like much, it can add up if you're on a tight budget. Fifth, you might need to supplement Shopify with other tools. Although Shopify is a great platform, it doesn't offer everything you need to run a successful online store. You might need to supplement it with other tools and apps, which can add to the monthly cost. Sixth, there's a learning curve. Like anything new, there's a bit of a learning curve when using Shopify. It might take some time to get used to the platform and figure out how everything works. Seventh, Shopify's customer support can be hit or miss. While Shopify does offer 24/7 customer support, some users have complained that they're not always helpful. You might need to rely on the Shopify community for help if you run into any problems. 8. You need to generate traffic to your store. One of the biggest challenges with any online store is developing traffic. There are several ways to generate traffic, but it can be challenging, especially if you're starting from scratch. Even if you have a great product, you won't make any sales if no one knows about your store. 9th, you need to know how to market your products. In addition to generating traffic, you also need to understand how to sell your products. This includes social media marketing, email marketing, and paid advertising. Finally, you need to be able to source products. One of the most critical aspects of dropshipping is sourcing products. You need to be able to find suppliers who offer good quality products at a reasonable price. Your business will struggle if you can't find good products to sell. Overall, Shopify is a great platform for dropshipping businesses. It's user-friendly, offers excellent customer support, and is easy to scale. However, you need to be aware of the pros and cons of Shopify dropshipping and be prepared to market your store aggressively. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something from this video. If you like this video, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Thank you and goodbye.